already, and kind of the excitement in the area, because of the first boys game in some areas tonight. Some choose to play on a Monday if they're not in a tournament, a regular season. A lot of them will start tomorrow. But, the girls got us kicked off last week, and now go to the boys' side.
It is a very warm night here in the gym here, and it's going to be packed out as Woodlawn anticipating a monster season perhaps. There are high expectations for the Cardinals this year, opening up against a very good ball club in Metro East Lutheran High School out of Edwardsville. We're in the pregame show brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions, providing area farmers with the best in seed solutions. From oil samples to data viewing and analysis to customer seed enhancements, Nutrien is dedicated to your success in the field. Learn more at nutrienagsolutions.com. The online video stream, if you're watching online at WMIX Sports on YouTube, it is presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent. If you're not, you may want to switch over there and check it out. Yes, we are video streaming the showcase, and we'll come back on our pregame show with more after this. You're listening and watching the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate on WMIX Sports.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like, to check that your seats aren't in the visitor section first before buying tickets.
I'm so excited for this game. I can't believe you got us tickets.
Me too. Wait, are we on the wrong side?
Yeah, checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
This is going to be a long game.
You're in good hands with Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Building dreams takes the right materials. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn has your back. From DIY projects to contractor jobs, they've got you covered with all-American steel made in the USA. Whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural, their metal roofing, siding, and trims are reliable and sustainable. Quick deliveries to the job site, warranty-backed quality, and a commitment to your success. 618-242-1123. Budget Building Supplies, where your vision meets lasting strength.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Crestliner and Phoenix Boats with a Mercury motor make fishing a breeze. And Ren Lake Sporting Goods on Wells Bypass Road is the only Crestliner, Phoenix, and Mercury dealer in Mount Vernon. Being a full-service dealer means Ren Lake Sporting Goods provides all the service, repair, and Mercury marine parts to any watercraft at their location. Make sure to pick out your new Matthews and Mission Bow while you're there. Ren Lake Sporting Goods has all 4 seasons covered: hunting, fishing, archery, and marine. Contact Ren Lake Sporting Goods today, 618-242-2191.
Need a building built strong, built to last?
Actually, yeah.
Well, look no further. Coach House Garages constructs buildings that make the big bad wolf run with his tail between his legs.
I'm gonna huff and puff and... Never mind.
From garages to home offices and everything in between, Coach House Garages is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. It's more than just a garage, it's a Coach House. CoachHouseGarages.com.
It's the Black Friday savings event at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Hi, this is Tony Reeves. We've got 5 brand new 2026 Toyota Camrys on the lot. Choose from LE, SE, XLE, or XSE models. Get up to a whopping 51 miles per gallon, plus 4.99% financing for 60 months with approved credit. Stop by Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon or shop online anytime at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
This is the Nutrien Ag Solutions pregame show, the high school basketball showcase on WMIX.
R.J. Price, along with Mike Richardson here at Woodlawn High School. Our producer on site is Devin Finley. Back at the studio in Mount Vernon is Rory Ogle. Our cameraman tonight is Caleb Lewis. And Mike, this is going to be a dandy one here tonight, I think. We got Woodlawn against Metro East Lutheran. Both of these teams close. Well, they were right there hovering around that 20 win total last year. What are some of the keys to the game tonight for these Woodlawn Cardinals to get a victory?
Well, I think, with the acquisition of a couple of new players, that's just made a team that's basically the nucleus has been brought back from last season, 19 wins on the year, and they lost their last 5 regular season games. But during that stretch, they had a couple of sprained ankles along the way by some guys, and they were kind of just healing up for the regional. And I think you had their last game down at Christopher.
That's right.
I believe they shot. Christopher made 17 threes or something
insane.
like that.
It was insane.
The fire code was called on the Nets. They were on fire to call that game short of completion. And as they are checking the national anthem out here, you got to do that every once in a while.
They added time to the clock too before.
Exactly.
So
That's
we were like, it was sweating over here, and we're like, oh, now we got time to kill, so we can talk more and more about basketball.
Yeah, it worked out great. But the expectations pretty high. Makes Woodlawn's bench a lot deeper than it was last year. Woodlawn was in games with Weber till the final 2 or 3 minutes of the game, and they just ran out of gas on both occasions. And the 19 wins on the season, won the first game of the regional, so got them at 20, but yet, short. When you don't win a regional and move on, you're short. And Metro East, I think, won over 20 games last year again. They've been on our schedule the last several years, and they just have a wealth of talent every game. Every year they get together, and this year we're just playing them earlier than normally because this was supposed to have been DuQuoin, and they changed their minds and moved up Metro Lutheran here. From the end of the year, we played them. We liked going to their place before a regional, tough atmosphere, get used to that as well. So this really sets up as a great game here, a good tester for both teams.
Now, Mel, as we call them, they won their regional last year. They won 4 playoff games, so they made a good little run in the playoffs last year. But they lost their top 2 leading scorers from last year, a couple guys who averaged around 16 points a game. So now they're going to have to adjust, but it's the next man up for this crew, and they can pick them.
It is. Yeah. And didn't have a problem with offense. They can rebound. This is going to be an up and down game. We saw that in the JV game. 61-32 was the final there, and both teams wanted to get it up and down and talk to the referees before this game, and it's like, boys, might have to have our track shoes on tonight.
I think they're going to shave time now off the clock is what they're talking about right now. So they may end up shaving some more time. So what we're going to do is we're going to take another break. As you just heard, our keys to the game brought to you by Munkin Toyota. Why buy at Munkin? They love what they do. They enjoy their job, and they love helping you make a very important decision. Munkin Toyota, just west of the interstates in Mount Vernon. I saw our athletic director go up there to the and say, okay, let's run or take some time off. But they were talking to the sound lady up in the top, and the officials came over, and they were like, hold on a second, I think we were supposed to have less time than this. I think they were ready to go.
Yeah, they're just now asking for captains. So usually when that gets there, you're looking at 2 or 3 minutes. You know, so they may, but we're always the last to know.
Right,
so
right, exactly. So we'll figure it out. We're going to take another break here so we don't get caught, with our pants down. We don't want that here. So Woodlawn taking on Mel tonight. It's coming your way. Our pregame show brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions. We'll be back, have our starting lineups, and talk a little bit more here in just a moment. You're listening and watching the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate on WMIX Sports.
Landers Towing and Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem is now an OEM or original equipment manufacturer certified body shop. We have been recognized by vehicle manufacturers for meeting specific standards in repair quality, equipment, and training. This certification means that we can properly repair vehicles using approved parts and procedures, maintaining the vehicle's safety, performance, and structural integrity. Give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS for any collision or towing needs. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated of Woodlawn is one of those true family-owned businesses you don't hear a lot about anymore. Call today for a free estimate at 618-237-0552. Whether it's a new driveway for your business or a project at the home you're raising a family, they haul topsoil, fill dirt, and specialize in professional concrete finishing. Stop at their shop on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn or call 618-237-0552. Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. Their family gets dirty, so yours doesn't have to.
When describing traditional products like checking or savings accounts, many banks use the words personal banking. At FNB, we like to focus on the personal side of that term. How? By always applying personal attention, by always delivering with personal care, and by treating you like a person, not an account. FNB, banking, business, life. Member FDIC.
When it comes to power, performance, and personal service, FAS and Service in Mount Vernon has you covered. Locally owned and operated at 315 Broadway, FAS and Service is your trusted source for expert repairs, top quality supplies, and the full lineup of Spartan mowers. Built tough and made to last, Spartan mowers are ready for anything, and FAS backs them with a service you can count on. Stop in today to see the latest Spartan mowers and experience the difference at FAS and Service, where your yard and your business matter most.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Nutrien Ag Solutions is backed by the largest crop inputs company in the world. They provide full acre solutions through a network of trusted crop consultants right here in your backyard. They help growers achieve the highest yields with the most sustainable solutions possible. Online at nutrienagsolutions.com or call 618-835-2221. Decade after decade, providing the best technologies, tools, and products so you can focus on what you do best, grow.
Listen to the Showcase online at section618.com. Showcase Basketball on WMIX.
And you can watch it on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel here tonight from Woodlawn. RJ Price along with Mike Richardson getting ready for our opening tip here in just a few minutes. You got our officials for tonight, Mike?
Yes, I do. These are familiar in our area, but people ought to know. Matt Miller, Ken Kishner, and Randy Tepovich.
Experience the wireless internet advantage with the Whisper Internet. Local, reliable, professional, and hassle-free. Whisper Internet has simple plans to fit your lifestyle. They bring you the officials of the game here on our Nutrien Ag Solution pregame show. Also want to mention Tony Wilt State Farm Showcase Impact Player of the Week. And we'll be picking one of those coming up here later in the week. We got, Mike and I have 4 games that we're broadcasting this week that we know of. You know, they may drop another 1 or 2 on us, but we'll have another showcase game this Saturday, and hopefully it's the championship game over in Christopher when one of our showcase teams will be featured, we hope.
Yeah, that could set up as a nice one again. The Weber Trojans, Waltonville Spartans, as we're alluding to. See how they get their seasons kicked off. But I would say that if they come out ablazing like they should, that could be a nice run at another championship by one of those 2 teams.
We hope to get some updates on that throughout the week for you. And Thompsonville and Weber playing that first game, and then we got. I know Christopher has something to say about their own tournament. They're going to be there,
right?
So they're going to be tough. So you never know what's going to happen in that championship game, but that'll be our next showcase game. Now we'll have Lady Rams basketball for you tomorrow and Wednesday. And leading up to Thanksgiving, we don't know what time Wednesday yet, but tomorrow night we definitely know we'll be on the air a little before 6. And then on Wednesday, you never know. We anticipate it'll probably be either 4 or 5:30.
Probably something like that, I would say.
Hopefully, we could be playing in that championship, but a lot of things have to happen. A lot of dominoes have to fall, including the Lady Rams would have to beat Freeburg tomorrow. And would have to hold them to something ridiculous low number of points in order to win a tiebreaker on that. And you got to hope that some other teams lose as well. So we'll see how that plays out tomorrow night. But first things first, we got to do this one.
Then on Thursday, I think noon, it's the Turkey Bowl. I mean, we'll have that game.
Are we doing
noon.
That? Yeah. Well, you're on your own on that one.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do.
But we're just minutes away from Woodlawn taking on Metro East Lutheran High School here out of Edwardsville. They're in their green and gold tonight. And they are now Woodlawn won the JV game. They even short clocked them. They had the running clock for about halfway through the fourth quarter. End up winning big in that, so Woodlawn getting a victory there. Big things expected for the Cardinals this year. They're hoping that this could be it, a turning point after a few down seasons. I mean, 19 wins isn't really a down season, but, Woodlawn standards, they'd like to get back there and make a deep run in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's just been a consistent rise of win a few more games each year, from 15 to 19. Could have been a 20, and we'll see what this year's version will bring.
This might be the year. We'll be back with our starting lineup in just a moment as we are watching and listening to Showcase Basketball tonight on WMIX Sports, presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a lost bee that found my way into your car. And now that I'm in here, good luck getting me out.
I think it's gone. Wait, no, it's in my hair.
And if you don't have the right auto insurance coverage, well, this could be quite a sticky situation. So get Allstate.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
Your home's HVAC system is one of your biggest investments, but paying for it doesn't have to be stressful. With Fowler Heating and Cooling's flexible financing options, you can replace or upgrade your system today and pay over time. Enjoy energy savings, peace of mind, and a comfortable home, all within your budget. Call Fowler Heating and Cooling at 618-997-5288 or visit FowlerHeatingandCooling.com. We make comfort affordable.
Terms and conditions apply. Discover Centralia Estates' elegant, all-inclusive retirement living designed for comfort and peace of mind. Choose from 4 spacious floor plans, studio, efficiency, 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, all with weekly housekeeping, linen service, and even a free fitness membership. Come see why Centralia Estates feels like home. Tours are available 7 days a week. Call 618-533-2400 to schedule your visit today. Or find us on Facebook and at libertyvillageofcentralia.com.
Simply the finest.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Watch select Showcase games on the WMIX YouTube channel. This is the High School Basketball Showcase, presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX.
And we're having the introduction of our starting lineups. We were kind of afraid that we might have some lineup changes here, especially uniform-wise for Mel here tonight. And I think, Mike, we may have some changes on their uniform.
It's unbelievable.
So do you know who their starting lineup is tonight?
We're going to be awful close, we'll put it that way.
All right.
Yeah, we spent countless hours on this today and just a few minutes ago as well. We'll start at guard, a 6'4" senior, number 10, Landon Jefferson. At guard, a 6'1" senior, number 33, Ian Skelton. At one forward, a 6'3" senior, number 12, Dominic Boyd. Another forward, a 6'4" senior, number 21, Caleb Turney. And at forward, a 6'4" senior, number 35, Brady Bishop. Anthony J. Smith, the head coach of Metro East Lutheran. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals at guard, a 6'4" senior, number 2, Baylor Rowley. At guard, a 6'2" junior, number 24, Luke McKay. At guard, a 6' senior, number 33, Kyle Cooper. At one forward, a 6'4" senior, number 30, Kaylin Mosier. And the other forward, a 6'5" junior, number 31, Tyson Frick. Luke Cooper, the head coach of the Cardinals. He's assisted by Jeff Burkett, Weston Brockhouse, and Hall of Fame coach Rob Flanagan. And those are your starting lineup.
What a coaching staff, man. Got some names on there. Starting lineup brought to you by Chris Bean. He was born and raised here in our area. He's one of us. Let him shop around, get the best insurance quote for you and your family. BeanInsurance.net. Are we ready for our tip-off? Presented by Master Construction. We're here in the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth up here at the top of Woodlawn School on the visitors' side, and here at Sides Gym, and we're up here at the top here. And this is the first time this year that we've actually been at midcourt, or close to midcourt, that we're on the sideline at least. And the jump center.
You might be able to call this gym Shoehorn Gym right now, not knowing how many other people can get in.
The opening tip brought to you by Master Construction, controlled by the Cardinals. Down low it goes with an easy layup by McKay. Luke McKay getting the first bucket of the game.
And a set play right there and a great pass by Kyle Cooper.
The other way comes Mel. A pull-up jumper is a little too strong and pulled away by Moser. Gets it into the front court quickly, falling to his knees, and ball is on the floor, picked up there by Frick. Ball still on the floor now at half court, and a jump ball is whistled. And on the alternating possession, it will be Metro East ball.
The Knights from Edwardsville.
The Knights. Like that. There's not too many Knights as team mascots. You know that?
I don't think so. No, not really.
2-0 the score. Woodlawn with the lead, 32 seconds into this one. Jefferson with it and had it kicked as Turney tried to bounce it out on the wing and had it kicked away.
I think we've got a good blend with a lot of speed, and I think it's going to be very physical as well.
There's the inbound in the corner. That is Turney. He throws it back out on top to Boyd. Boyd dribbles to his left. Now gives it off to Bishop. Driving in on the baseline. He gets the two. That's the first bucket of the game for the Knights. 2-2. About a minute into this one.
A high 2-3. They're going to spread. They're going to go down to a man now.
Cooper gives it out on top to Moser. Moser lobs it underneath. That's Frick. Back out to Cooper. Now to Rowley over to Moser in the near corner. Picks it up, double team, and had it kicked out of bounds. And it will stay with Woodlawn. To our right. They're in their home white, trimmed in red and a little bit of blue. And the Knights in their emerald green and gold. On the inbound is Cooper. Now free throw line. Rowley goes back outside. McKay stops, throws it back out. Moser for three. It's off the back of the iron, and it goes out of bounds. Ricochets all the way over into the Metro East bench. Tonight's game brought to you by Biltmore Buildings. And also the online video stream made possible by Paul Shields, your local All-State insurance agent. He's our presenting sponsor of the showcase on WMIX Sports this year. With it is Bishop out on top of the key to Turney. Right side, three ball by Boyd. It's off the side of the rim, no good, but an offensive rebound by the Knights. Boyd gets it back, goes up strong off the glass and in. Dominic Boyd, he's a good-looking player. And it's 4-2, Metro East on top.
Well, the offensive rebound by Skelton made that bucket possible.
McKay driving in, had it stripped, taken away there by Boyd. Lobs it up ahead to Jefferson, and he'll pull it back out. Now go to the free throw line. Now high post, now out into the corner. Boyd, he'll drive on the baseline, gets called for the offensive foul. Nice set there by Woodlawn defensively, drawing that foul.
We saw Kyle Cooper all 3 years at Waltonville do that same thing,
Absolutely.
Sacrifice the body for the team, and he took the first charge of the year.
Cooper will now have the task of bringing it up the floor, gives it off to Rowley. Rowley dribbles to his left, picks it up now between the circles, looking for help, bounces it down low. That's Frick going up with it off the glass, no good, disrupted a bit. Jefferson coming away with it for Metro East Lutheran. Quickly in transition the other way, stops, spins, throws it up, and it's nothing but net. And they can shoot. It's 6-2. Knights on top, 3 minutes into this one. And a timeout going to be taken here by Coach Cooper. And Woodlawn, he did not like what he's seen out of his guys early on. The first bucket of the ball game looked really nice. It was, like you said, a set play out of the opening tip. But since then, man, this Metro East Lutheran team has shown up to play.
Yeah, it's not going to be an overnight, just everybody are on the same page. It's going to take Woodlawn a while. You know, you're playing with two different people and two dynamic players as well. So it's all going to take just a little while to fit that in. Sure, you can do that in practice, but you get a lot of do-overs in practice. So the real game situation, it's going to take a little time to get them cohesive.
Timeout brought to you by Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Visit LLCU on Facebook for their upcoming events and promotions. Bank on learning more at the Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Coming out of the timeout here, Rowley will throw it in. Gets it in the backcourt. There's Moser, brings it across the timeline. Dribbles to his right, hands it off now. That was Cooper, rather. Now McKay in the paint, hands it off. Baseline jumper is up, and it's nothing but net from Tyson Frick.
Frick added a couple more inches during the summer.
I
Worked
thought
on
he
that
looked
little
taller.
shot.
6'5" now, Mike. Wow.
6'5", just a junior.
Three in the corner is no good, but he's fouled. That's Turney, the 6'4" senior for Metro East. And he'll go to the line for 3 shots coming up.
Moser with the checkout right there. Little body.
And going to the line will be Turney. He'll be shooting these Nutrient Ag Solutions free throws. His first is up, and it is no good. 6-4 our score, and now a timeout going to be taken by Metro East Lutheran.
You want to ice your own shooter?
Apparently. Timeout is brought to you by, again, Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Bank on learning more at Land of Lincoln Credit Union. So what did he see there that he didn't like that he's calling a timeout?
I wish I had an answer, my man.
He had to see something.
I know.
You know,
I mean, I don't know if it's just their play. He didn't like the set beforehand. It's just I don't see that very rarely. Your own coach calls free throws when you're shooting in 4 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the first quarter of a game.
He's also brought in a couple guys off the bench. Andreas Minosi is in, and Lucas Lorenz both checked in.
And maybe he had to get him in at that time. I'm not sure.
Instead of waiting until that free throw was clanked. 6-4 our score. Still, as Turney has stepped up and missed 2, and the third one is good. 7-4. Mel on top in this one.
Makes a little more sense now. Got the players in he wanted to come up with a 1-2-2 trapping press.
I see now. Cooper across the timeline up to Rowley. Rowley rolls to the bucket and has it stuffed, but a foul. A lot of body there, and they're going to get Lucas Lawrence with the personal foul.
Yeah, he had the ball on top, but got him with the hip.
And that will send Rowley to the free throw line for some Nutrient Ag Solutions free throws.
People must be finding parking spots somewhere because they continually come in.
Probably parked down at your daughter's restaurant or something, walked up.
I got parking at my house. I guess
Yeah, maybe.
Get somebody over there and take some money.
Rowley makes that free throw, makes it 7-5. Want to send my kids over?
Yeah, I'll send them over there, get the side
You
by
may not
side,
get the money.
transport them back and forth.
Yeah.
Pick up a few cash dollars.
Next one is up, and it's good. Packed house here tonight at Sides Gym. 7-6. Metro East Lutheran on top. 4:25 left in the first quarter. Jefferson in the backcourt gets it across the timeline. Up ahead to Glasper, who just checked in. Down low to Minosi, who has partially blocked. He was a little slow at putting up a shot and calls a block. Moser the other way. Quickly in the front court. 3 ball on the way. It's no good. And a rebound pulled away by Minosi. Minosi quickly in the front court to Lawrence. Back out to Bishop. Bishop on the baseline. Oh, he may have got away with travel there, but ball stolen by the Cardinals. Up ahead it comes to McKay. Quickly in the front court, stops, gives it off on the baseline. Head fake by Cooper. Now lobs it off underneath the Frick, cutting in, and he missed an in-close shot. Minosi gets a rebound. Both teams kind of having trouble right now. Finding the hole.
A little bit of jitters early. Frick is ambidextrous, so he shot that with the right hand.
Does that mean he can breathe underwater?
Yep, you're exactly right.
Jefferson with it, dribbles to his left, gives it off on the baseline, shot up off the glass and in by Lawrence, and it's 9-6. Metro East Lutheran with the lead on top of Woodlawn. Rowley in the backcourt, now gives off to Cooper. Frick now, up ahead to Moser. Moser to McKay in the corner, he's open, he'll take the three, and it's off the back of the rim. Rebound by Glasper in the front court for the Knights. Gives it off to Jefferson. Now Jefferson gives it to Bishop. Back to Jefferson, left wing. Now lobs it underneath. Minosi, turnaround shot, no good. Rebound is pulled away, though. Sky and Fort Bishop keeping it alive. Kicks it off in the corner for Glasper, and he hit the three. Big three-pointer there for Glasper. And that makes it, by my count, 12-6. Over left side, McKay pulls up jumper. It's up, and it's nothing but net. Good shot there. Scoreboard has 10. I don't know what you have. Is it 10?
10-8. Yeah, it was 7-6. They've been stuck on 7.
I thought they hit a shot, though, earlier. Nope. That ball kicked away. Here it comes the other way quickly for Woodlawn down the floor. Oh, and lost it. I may have had it tapped from behind. Nope. They're saying it's a clean loss there by Rowley. And turnover here for Woodlawn. Yeah, I was right. It's 12-8.
Then I got to look and see where I was at there.
Thought they missed something there. Right before that three, there was somebody else.
Bucket. Lorenz got the bucket.
Yes.
Yes.
Right before the three.
Anytime I get my score sheet mixed up like this, I'm not a happy camper.
You're lost for the rest of the game, aren't you? You might as well go home.
I'm take my blanket and go home.
Metro East Lutheran on top, 12-8, 2:05 left in the first quarter. Crossover there by Boyd for the Knights on top of the key. Throws it out. Oh, almost stolen away. Frick does a good job getting them into the backcourt defensively, causing the turnover. Skelton crossed the timeline and went over and back.
And not only Frick with a 6'5" frame, with them long arms. Boy, he can play some defense.
Cooper will throw it in on his side of the court. Throws it into the backcourt to Rowley. Rowley being guarded there closely by Boyd. All over him. Bounces it to McKay, and he's fouled. No, that's not McKay. That's Downs who just checked in.
Downs grew a little bit in the summer, got a little stronger. Had some good JV quality minutes. So he's first off the bench.
And it comes to Frick. Now out on top of the key to Cooper. Cooper bumped out there between the circles, dribbles to his left, now crosses over, takes it all the way in with a floater in the paint, and it's up and in. Kyle Cooper for two.
Cooper getting everybody else involved early, his first shot of the day.
Cuts it to two. Three ball the other way by Lawrence is no good. And the rebound is by McKay. For Woodlawn, they can tie it or take the lead. Cooper drives on the baseline, pulls up on the jumper. It's no good. Rebound by Boyd for the Knights. He's quickly in the front court, lobs it up ahead. Oh, nice job defensively. Rowley getting up and hitting the deck, knocking that ball out of bounds. And substitutions coming in both sides. Moser going to check back in for Woodlawn. And we'll see Turney come back in for the Knights. McKay will sit down for the Cardinals. Skelton back in to throw it in here. They got to wipe up. We're going to see this all night long. They're going to be wiping up perspiration on the court. Tyler Calvert for the first time coming in. They got some good size on their ball club. And not just height-wise. But
they're thick.
Yeah. Skelton gets it in out on top of the key to Boyd. Now over to Calvert. Hands it off. That's Skelton. Left wing. There's a three ball on the way by Turney, and it went in. The ball looked like the rim grabbed a hold of it and pulled it in. Moser, 5-point lead here for Mel. 47 seconds left in the quarter. Stolen away. Here come the Knights the other way. Quickly in the front court. Turney bounces it down low. Balancing on that baseline. Throwing it back out for Boyd. Boyd underneath for Calvert. Ball on the floor. Bodies on the floor. Jump ball. A Biltmore Buildings possession. Arrow will go to the Woodlawn Cardinals. with 35 seconds left in the first quarter.
That'll be the 4th turnover on the Knights to match the Cardinals' 4. And Woodlawn, even with the shot clock, this would be the last shot of the quarter, you would think.
Yeah. Next year we'll be seeing that. This year we may see it somewhere down the line.
Heard some tournaments are going to use it.
Out high, Cooper being guarded there. Oh, ball knocked away. Cooper now went right between them. Pulls up from just inside the free throw line. Drew contact. Missed the shot, but will go to line for 2 shots here.
He is hard to guard that far away from the basket, the crossover dribble.
You had 2 guys going after the ball, and he just went right between them.
Exactly.
How do you keep control of the basketball and do that? And his free throw is no good after the foul on Calvert.
And he's got to be a little jacked up here tonight. You know, first game and things of that nature. First game, new fan base.
I'm jacked up myself. So,
oh yeah, it's we're ready for this season of all of them, boys all over the place to get going here.
Cooper will come out after hitting the second of the Nutrien Ag Solutions free throws.
Heater comes in to give him got great varsity minutes last year.
Boyd going all the way through the paint is called for an offensive foul as he ran over Rowley. Rowley stood his ground and then gets an offensive foul.
That'll be the 5th turnover. And like I said earlier, Woodlawn will get another shot attempt. Not
with 8.7 seconds left in this first quarter. Have the length of the floor to go. They got time. Rowley will throw it in. Cooper back in there too. Trying to get that last second shot.
He'll probably be a one-man show here.
Takes it all the way to the paint. Throws it up. Has it blocked. Taken away by the Knights. They'll try to get off a half-court heave. And it's, off the front of the rim. No good. And that's the end of the first quarter. A wild first quarter here at Woodlawn. 15-10 Metro, or 15-11 rather, Metro East Lutheran on top of Woodlawn here as we enter quarter number 2. You're listening to the High School Basketball Showcase, presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
It's your local State Farm agent, Tony Will, and I have a message that I hope you take a second to listen to, and better yet, act on it. Everyone needs a will. This topic is not fun to discuss, but a will is so important to the people who are left behind. Trust me, I have learned this from personal experience. My office does not create this document for you, but we would be glad to meet with you and help you understand why you need it. This is not something only for the wealthy. This is for everyone. So please do some research. Stop by our office and let's talk about it. Find me online at TonyWilt.com or call me at 242-1421.
Winds will howl. Storms will surge on. Has your structure been built to withstand the elements?
Coach House Garages has what it takes to ensure your structure is built to prevail the elements. Their team is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. They work together to build a stronger, more durable, long-lasting structure. Coach House Garages. Affordable, dependable, professional. It's more than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
The High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX. Powered by your Allstate insurance agent, Paul Shields. Now back to the court.
Tonight's game brought to you by Coach House Garages at Coach House, combining your imagination with their experience built from generations of Amish craftsmanship and the finest quality materials. CoachHouseGarages.com.
I've heard of that company.
More than just a garage.
It's a Coach House.
There's a steal by Cooper. The other way come the Cardinals, laying it up, missing it, but put back by Moser is no good. Rebound by McKay. He does a head fake, turnaround shot, and got it, and won. Luke McKay staying with it. Cuts it to 2, 15-13, 16 seconds into the second quarter. We'll go to the line for a Nutrien Ag Solutions free throw.
Moser keeping that ball alive. McKay grabbing it strength-wise, got it up, bounced around a couple times and fell in.
Skelton with his first foul, and that free throw no good. Rebound pulled away by Jefferson for the Knights. Both teams not shooting well early on from the free throw line so far. That's early. Jefferson, right wing to Turney. He'll take the 3, and it's off the side of the rim. Rebound, out of bounds. Let's see. It's going to be Woodlawn ball. Ooh. I think Woodlawn caught a break there.
3 Woodlawn guys in one night, but so far away that Coach Smith can't say too much about it. He was farther away than they were. But I think it was off the Cardinals.
Turn around, hook shot up, and it's good. That is Brick down low. Just turn around, hooked it in. We're tied up. 7:13 left in the first half.
Yeah, feel where the defender is and use that offhand.
With it is Bishop. He'll drive in. Tries to go around his man. Moser ran in to him and took it away. Up ahead it comes to McKay. McKay's going to go up and one. Woodlawn has taken the lead and drew the foul.
Well, again, we mentioned McKay being the leader scoring right there, but Moser made that happen. Great defense, got a slap out, controlled it, then found McKay streaking down the court.
McKay for this Nutrient Ag Solutions free throw. It's up and it's good. 18-15. 7 minutes left in the first half. R.J. Price along with Mike Richardson here. Devin Finley, our producer, here next to me, keeping me in line. And Caleb Lewis is our camera guy tonight.
You got all them guys on your side down there.
You need some help, huh? There's a timeout taken by Metro East Lutheran here. And they've taken 2 here in this first half. Caleb's regretting the decision of wearing his hockey jersey tonight.
No doubt.
It's a little warm in here. He's got his hockey sweater with a hoodie under it. Oh, my goodness.
He'll be sweating pucks.
Oh, man. And he has to ride home with me.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I had to hose him off before
Windows
he gets in the
down.
car. Yeah. 18-15. The Woodlawn Cardinals on top in this one. This timeout is brought to you by Land of Lincoln Credit Union. And tonight's game and our broadcast booth, Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, where they believe in a patient-centered process of informed and shared decision-making. More on their treatment options at orthocenter-si.com. And if you happen to run into Paul Shields at Allstate Insurance, make sure you tell him thanks for sponsoring the showcase.
Absolutely.
And making it, he's one of the big reasons why we're able to bring you the video stream. And that's awesome. We're going to be attempting this all season long. Some schools were kind of like, okay, we've never had internet in that building before. Well, we don't have to go to Egyptian, so that's good. That's my alma mater. I'm sure they don't have. Well, they might have Wi-Fi there. That was a long time ago that I went there. There was no such thing as the interwebs back then. The Knights out of the timeout. With it out on top of the key is Turney. Right wing, it goes to Bishop. Bishop down low for Turney, but deflected away. Picked up, though, by Skelton. He pulls up from 12, and he drained it. Wow. He said, might as well, just take it.
Pass to yourself, might as well get it, shoot it.
Cuts it to 1, 6:20 left in the first half. Cooper, between the circles, dribbles to his left, now looks back to his right. Throws it out. McKay, he'll take the 3. Oh, had a good look, but couldn't come up with it. Jefferson with the rebound for the Knights. In transition, Bishop goes cross court. Turney, he's going to pull up again from 12, and it rattled off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled away by Skelton. Throws it back out. Now to Skelton on the baseline. He tries to drive in, had it kicked away. Picked up by the Cardinals, who threw it away into the backcourt, all the way down to Turney. Turney had his pass deflected by Frick out of bounds, and it will stay with Metro East Lutheran on their own baseline. Jefferson the inbound. Gets it in quickly to Turney. Back to Jefferson. Back to Turney. Turney crosses over. Back to Jefferson. Jefferson dribbles. Free throw line shut off there. That goes on down on the far side to Turney. Down underneath, Skelton tried to wrap it around a couple defenders, had it knocked out of his hands, and it stays with the Knights. This Jefferson kid, he's a strong-looking player, this number 10, and he probably plays football.
He probably gets to wherever he wants to go on a basketball court. We've seen that so far this first half. Keeps his dribble alive, too, gets those shoulders turned.
Looks like one of those guys who gets out of football mode and get into basketball mode, he'll take over. Jefferson out on top of the key. It goes to Minosi. Now hands it off to Turney. Turney Spins at the elbow, throws it back out. Jefferson with that three, and it's no good. Well, that didn't look good. Rebound by Woodlawn. The other way on the baseline. Moser goes up for a head fake, and he drew the contact there. Get a foul. I think they're going to say on the floor.
Probably.
The third team foul against Metro East Lutheran here in this second quarter. Foul on Minosi. Inbound comes to Moser. Bennett's in the game for Woodlawn. Sets a screen out high, throws it out in the corner. There's McKay for three. Oh, no good. Rebound tipped up. McKay, or actually it was a Frick who kept it alive. Back out to Cooper for three, and he drained it. There's a big three to make it 21-17, largest lead of the night for the Cardinals.
That'll loosen him up a little bit now.
4:36 left in the first half. Jefferson, oh, he had it stripped. Here comes Frick the other way, and he tries to go up strong. Oh, a lot of contact, nothing called. Rebound, McKay with a hook shot rattled off. Rebound tipped up and tipped out of bounds. It will be Metro East Lutheran ball.
Well, we're going to have a foul.
Oh, didn't see
on
that.
Frick. Woodlawn got a couple of good looks at it right there.
And Cooper's saying, well, what about the foul against our guy, you know, and trying to go up and was sandwiched underneath the goal. He's still on the ref right now, Coach Cooper.
Yeah, it's hard to pick somebody out when you got four guys like that, a mass of humanity, battling underneath that basket for an offensive rebound, one guy on the defensive end.
Moser gets called for the foul. That's his second now with 4:11 left in the half. Oh, that's his third.
Yeah,
so
he's
he's
going to be
set
sit till the third quarter now.
Ball stolen. McKay picking it up for Woodlawn after it went off the fingertips of his teammate. He's going to take it all the way in for the layup, up and in. Had that ball slapped, but still kept control of it, and it's a 6-point lead for the Cardinals.
That shows you don't have to shoot good. If you can play defense, you can score some points.
3:48 left in the half. Woodlawn by 6. Bounce pass goes to Jefferson. Free throw line, drives in with a little floater. That seems to be more of his cup of tea. Getting to the bucket. 23-19. Driving is McKay on the baseline. Throws it back out. Rowley thought about it. Lobs it up underneath to a wide open Frick. On the cut, he got the 2.
Well, he slipped that screen right there.
Oh. And Rowley almost got the steal at half court. Turney's going to take a 3. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound by Woodlawn. Up ahead it comes. Quickly McKay over to Rowley. He finds a seam on the baseline. Got cut off. Threw it back out now. Head fake going up with it is Cooper. His shot is up and it's good. Kyle Cooper with the little floater. Woodlawn starting to make a run here. Up by 8. Their largest of the night.
He was looking for a pass right there, but nobody cut. Body control got him to the rim.
Jefferson with it on the right wing, looking into the corner. Picks it up, now bounces it over to Glasper. Glasper down low. Turney had good positioning, missed it in close and had a little disruption of his shot, and the rebound by Frick, and he's going to be fouled. Foul against Bishop.
He hesitated. Frick got that big paw up there. Changed direction of the ball, and then Frick was able to pull down the rebound, the foul. That'll be the 14th foul in the second against the Knights.
27-19. 2:35 left in the first half. Hester is checked back in, or Heater rather. With it out on top, Cooper, he drives in. The paint had it knocked away from behind, but he was fouled. A lot of body there. Had 3 defenders on him, and Jefferson's going to get called for it. And he was in the act of shooting, too. So, he was going to shoot anyway. That's his 15th foul.
Yeah. Jefferson, right idea, just got caught in the wrong place. That little hesitation dribble gets Cooper to the free throw line a lot of times over his career.
Cooper's free throw is good. 9-point lead for Woodlawn. Boyd's going to check back in. Lawrence is going to come out for the Knights. Next free throw by Cooper is good. A 10-point Woodlawn lead. Substitution coming in for Woodlawn now as Bennett will check back in.
He'll give Cooper a little break right here. Playing such good defense, and Woodlawn's going to make another sub. We'll get McKay back in for Downs. Woodlawn long arms in this one. They spread that out in that 1-3-1 defense.
McKay wasn't on the bench very long, just enough to get a drink, and he's back out there. Bishop with it for the Knights. Throws it in the corner to Calvert, back to Bishop. Bishop on the right wing, now dribbles into the far corner. Lost it on the floor, ball on the floor, knocked out of bounds. Ooh, they say last touched again by the Cardinals, and thought it was off of Skelton, but official said no.
Quick hands there by Heater as he's playing low on the defense.
2:02 left in the half, 29-19, Woodlawn by 10. Skelton gets it in quickly to Bishop. Head fake, up with it, no good. Rebound, Heater trying to get it, but he lost it out of bounds.
Heater lost his rebound position right there. The ball carried a little bit farther over his back shoulder.
Looking to get it in, and does get it in. Tipped, but controlled by the Knights. Out Jefferson for three, and he hit it. Landon Jefferson restoring a little bit of order for the Knights, cutting it to 7. 29-22, a minute 43 left in the half.
Beautiful shot that went in, but he walked.
He did.
Yeah, you can't take that crow hop with both feet.
Turnaround shot up, and it's in by Frick. Tyson Frick rolls with it, gets the 2, and back up by 9, the Woodlawn Cardinals. Now Jefferson throws it right side, stolen. Rowley had it telegraphed. He's going to take it all the way in, tries to go up strong and had it blocked. Picked up by McKay, and he had it taken away after a miss. And they're going to call an offensive foul here against the Knights on Jefferson on the rebound, and he can't believe it.
Well, somebody swung an arm, and I can't remember exactly which one it was. It was either him or it was 33. I cannot see everything all the time. But the call is correct. I'm not exactly sure who it was on.
Coach Smith is asking for an explanation here from the official. He doesn't like it, but looked like it could have also been a goaltend, too. It looked like maybe the backboard was slapped on that shot. I'm not sure.
I would have been screaming on this end for the goaltend before I would have been on the foul.
Right.
You call the goaltend, and that other stuff, extracurricular, don't take place.
1:14 left in the half. Woodlawn by 9 with the basketball. Throwing it in, Frick gets it out on top of the key. That's McKay. He'll dribble to his left. Cut off there on the wing. Now trying to get it to Cooper. Had it knocked away. Picked up by Turney the other way. Up ahead. He goes in for the layup and missed it. A little disruption there by Rowley, but he got it back. He took it right away from Cooper, and a layup up and in. That is Skelton for 2 to make it 31-24 with 46 seconds left in the half. Rowley out on top of the key to Cooper. 40 seconds left. Looks back at Coach Cooper, giving him some instructions. Over to Rowley. Back to Cooper. Cooper drew the foul there, and Turney can't believe it. But we'll be shooting free throws here. These are Nutrient Ag Solution free throws. He can't make contact out high, and Cooper did a little acting job out there. But hey,
seen it for 3 years, I know. Very smart basketball player, knows when to get some contact. Woodlawn was going to go for the final shot. They get the ball starting the third quarter.
Free throw is up, and it's good by Cooper on these Nutrient Ag Solutions free throws. Coming up on halftime, we'll have our Landers Towing and Collision Center halftime show. And the next free throw is up, and it's good. 9-point lead for Woodlawn. 33-24, 25 seconds in the half. Lob down underneath. Turney missed it. Rebound is pulled away by Frick. Gives up to McKay. He'll slow it down, throw it back to Cooper, who'll walk it up the floor. Look over for some instructions from his big bro, and he'll get it across the timeline. 12 seconds on the clock. Dribbles out to the top, now to the free throw line. Kicks it out into the corner. 3 ball on the way. It's no good by Bennett. Rebound by Jefferson. 2 on the clock. Got away with travel up ahead to Boyd, who won't get a shot off, and that's the end of the first half. Ooh, we've had a good one here tonight. And Woodlawn, who was down early in this one by 6, went on a run there in that second quarter, and they have the lead at halftime by the score of 33-24.
22-9 quarter.
Yeah, really, wow. And that gave them the lead here by 9 at the break. We'll be back with our halftime show in just a moment. This is the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
You've seen prices rise from the dinner table to the pump, but Allstate agents are seeing ways to save you money on insurance. From starting a new policy to bundling coverage or even driving safely, Allstate agents know how to maximize your savings. They'll share their knowledge as they help you personalize your coverage. Because when it comes to seeing all the ways to save, Allstate agents do it best.
Contact Mount Vernon's Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today.
Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Farming isn't just a job, it's a way of life. Nutrient Ag Solutions knows this, and they're not about flashy promises or gimmicks. They're backed by the largest crop inputs company in the world, offering full acre solutions with trusted local crop consultants. Decade after decade, they deliver the best technologies, tools, and products so you can focus on what you do best: grow. Nutrient Ag Solutions, sustainable solutions right in your backyard. Visit nutrientagsolutions.com or call 618-835-2221.
You're listening to the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX. Time for the Landers Towing and Collision Center halftime show.
R.J. Price, along with Mike Richardson, back at Sides Gym in Woodlawn, where the Woodlawn Cardinals are on top of Metro East Lutheran at halftime, 33-24. It's our halftime show that is brought to you by Landers Towing and Collision Center. Landers Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem have teamed up with Iron Saddle Ranch now through January 31st. If you accidentally hit a deer and take your vehicle to one of the Mount Vernon or Salem sites for repair, you'll be in the running to win a Longhorn cow to fill the freezer. That's nice. Don't tempt me.
Yeah.
But that's at Landers Towing and Collision Center. They bring you the halftime show. Here on the halftime show, we'll get some Luke Rowley stats and all that from Mike as he's sitting here tabulating what was a furious first half here. It was a lot of fun, and the Woodlawn Cardinals with the lead after a big run in that second quarter. They're up by 9 at the break. We'll be back with more on our halftime show after this. This is the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate Insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
Need a building built strong, built to last?
Actually, yeah.
Well, look no further. Coach House Garages constructs buildings that make the big bad wolf run with his tail between his legs.
I'm gonna huff and puff and... Never mind.
From garages to home offices and everything in between, Coach House Garages is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. It's more than just a garage, it's a Coach House. CoachHouseGarages.com.
Is your concrete driveway or sidewalk cracked, unsightly, or even getting dangerous? Contact the fine folks at Luke Rowley Concrete, Incorporated in Woodlawn at 618-237-0552. A true family-owned and operated business like you used to hear about. They're the leader in highly professional concrete finishing in the area. Call Luke Rowley today for a free estimate at 618-237-0552. That's 618-237-0552. Luke Rowley Concrete Incorporated in Woodlawn. They get dirty so you don't have to.
It's the Black Friday savings event at Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. Hi, this is Tony Reeves, and we've got big-time inventory with over 40 brand-new Toyotas on the lot. Check out 12 brand-new 2025 Toyota RAV4s, the #1 selling SUV in America. Choose gas or hybrid and get 4.75% financing for 60 months. These RAV4s won't last long during the Black Friday savings event at Munkin Toyota. We are the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Shop anytime at MunkinToyotaMountVernon.com.
This is the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance.
Back here on the halftime show, brought to you by Landers Towing and Collision Center. This is the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX 94.1 FM. Mount Vernon, Illinois, free service of Withers Broadcasting, along with the Section 618 app. R.J. Price and Mike Richardson here. We're at halftime. Our score is Woodlawn 33 and Metro East Lutheran 24. You can also watch this game on our WMIX Sports YouTube channel. You can check that out for free. Yeah, just go to YouTube and look for WMIX Sports, and you can watch the video stream. Thanks to all of our sponsors, and thanks to Paul Shields at Allstate Insurance, our title sponsor of the showcase here on WMIX. I think Mike is ready to go. Mike, you got some halftime stats for us here?
Oh, yes, we do. Thank you, Roger. We will start with the Knights from Edwardsville, Illinois, Methuen East Lutheran High School. They had 13 rebounds, 1 team rebound, 3 offensive, 9 defensive rebounds. They had 11 turnovers. They were a little loose with the basketball early on. Shooting, 6 of 14 inside. Outside the arc, they were 3 of 9 total. 9 of 23, 39% from the field. They only converted 1 of 3, 33% free throwing along the way. They had 7 guys scoring. A lot of twos along the way. Boyd, Skelton, Lorenz, Bishop. 3 points for Glasper. That was on a 3. 4 points on a 3 and a free throw for Turney. And the leading scorer, we talked about his shot, Landon Jefferson, the senior. He leads them in rebounding with 4 and scoring with his 7 points of 24 by the Knights. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, 13 rebounds as well. 5 offensive. They kept some balls alive for some extra shots along the way. Only had 6 turnovers. They were 11 for 20 on the inside. Only 1 of 7 behind the arc. That brings the total to 12 out of 27, 44% from the field, a good overall field goal percentage. And they convert 80% at the free throw line on 8 out of 10 shooting. 2 points for Rowley on 2 free throws. 8 points for Frick, had a nice first half. Leads the Cardinals in rebounding with his 5. And the Cardinals placed 2 in double digits in that first half of action. Luke McKay, the junior, he ends up with 11. And the senior, Kyle Cooper, in his first Cardinal game, he leads them in scoring with his 12 points. As the Cardinals turned on the defense that second quarter, outscoring them Knights 22-9, and they lead 33-24 here at the half.
Thank you, Mike. Our halftime stats brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete. Only trust your city, business, and home sidewalks, driveways, and foundations to Luke Rowley Concrete. Call Luke today at 618-237-0552. Landers Towing and Collision Center, Route 37 south of Mount Vernon. They bring you our halftime show, and we'll be back with our second half in just a moment. Woodlawn leading Mel at halftime by the score of 33-24. This is the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate Insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
When the power goes out, will your lights stay on? With Fowler Heating and Cooling's lease program, you can lease a whole house generator and never be left in the dark again. Enjoy one low monthly payment that includes installation, annual maintenance, covered repairs, no trip, diagnostic, or overtime charges. Reliable backup power, 0 surprise bills, and total peace of mind. Call Fowler Heating and Cooling, where comfort meets convenience. 618-997-5288.
Terms and conditions apply.
Sure, we could tell you how amazing we are here at LLCU, but we'd rather you hear it from someone who actually banks with us.
I have banked at Land of Lincoln since I was probably, I had to guess, 12 years old. And I got my first car, so I had to, of course, get a car loan. And I got it here at Land of Lincoln Credit Union. And then that's when I also opened my checking account. And since then, my whole family, we use Land of Lincoln.
At LLCU, we have a branch to support every branch of your family. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Chris with Bean Insurance Agency. We've been serving the listening area for over 20 years. Our office has a combined experience of over 75 years of insurance knowledge. We have multiple companies to choose from, so you get a great rate, and we strive to provide the best customer service around. This combination has won Bean Insurance Agency multiple awards over the last 20 years. Call today and find out for yourself at 618-242-6017 or stop by 1310 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Now let's head back to the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois broadcast booth on WMIX.
Back at Sides Gym in Woodlawn on a packed house here on opening night for the Woodlawn Cardinals. And at halftime, they lead 33-24. Mike, what have Cardinals got to do to keep this up for the second half?
I think be physical. I think that's one thing, and we talked a little bit, and then we got derailed a little bit on the halftime. We didn't know exactly how much time we were going to have left, but I think that's one thing that Coach Flanagan has brought to the Woodlawn Cardinals, that 3A mentality as a coach, bringing it here to a small school. And we noticed it in the JV game, how much more physical that the JV game was. And this one has not disappointed as well, and that's how Metro East Lutheran, they like to play. So Woodlawn's going to start shooting the basketball a little better at some point, but their defense has been off the charts.
They really have been. And there's a foul right off the bat here to start the second half on Metro East Lutheran. Got a little reach-in foul there called against Boyd, and that's his third.
And they can run a lot of players at Cooper, but it's going to take more than just one guy to try to guard him.
9 seconds into this half, get a foul. Cooper with it out between the circles.
1-4 low again.
Looks to his left, now bounces it to Moser. Moser at the free throw line. Now back over to Cooper. Cooper drives, pulls up, one-hander, no good, and he's fouled. We'll get 2 shots on this one.
Yep. 1-4 low gives you a lot of options. You look for that backdoor cut if you hit somebody at the elbow. If not, kick it back to Cooper. And that'll be the 4th foul now by Boyd. And Coach Smith's going to have to make a decision.
Cooper at the free throw line for these Nutrient Ag Solutions free throws. It's up and it's good. 34-24, 10-point lead for Woodlawn. That's I think that's matches their largest lead.
I believe so. It was 10 at one time.
Next free throw by Cooper, and now they have topped it. It's an 11-point lead. 35-24, 30 seconds into the second half. In the front court comes Turney. He drives in, had it stripped away. Here comes Cooper the other way to Moser and had it knocked off his fingertips by Jefferson, and it will stay with Woodlawn. Jefferson stuck his hand in there and deflected it into the student section on the far side. Rowley gets it into Cooper. Cooper free throw line. Jumper is up and it's good. 37-24. Woodlawn making a run and extending that lead. Keep building on that.
Starts on the defensive end.
Glasper looking for Jefferson, throws it out to Turney. In the corner, knocked away. Skelton pass was deflected by Frick, going for Skelton in the corner.
That's probably 8 or 10 deflections already by the long arms of the law, the Woodlawn Cardinal defense.
Inside it goes to Turney, and he uses the glass and gets the 2. Good move for the Knights to get on the board here in the second half to cut it to 11. Cooper with it. Pointing, directing traffic, now throws it out on top. McKay around the Rowley to Cooper. Back to Rowley to McKay. Lobs it underneath Frick. Frick turns around, goes up with the shot, and it's no good. Disrupted just a bit. Didn't get a good look at it. Up ahead it comes quickly. Glasper to Turney. Underneath Skelton. Had it knocked away. Good hands by Frick. Woodlawn Ball Club, they got some good defensive players. They get their hands in there. They don't let any easy passes get down underneath.
Yeah, it's a Cooper deal. You've got to play defense to play for Coach.
With it is Turney. He'll take the 3. It's off the back of the rim. A rebound knocked out of bounds. It will be Woodlawn ball as that ball hit the heel and then bounced off the hand of one of the Knights and went out of bounds. Inbound comes to Cooper. 6:05 left in the third. Woodlawn up 37-26. You're on the high school basketball showcase presented by Paul Shields, Allstate Insurance. Taking it to the hoop. Strong was Frick, and he was hammered. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots as that foul was called, I think, against Jefferson.
He's got that long stride, and when he catches and makes his mind up and he clears the path, under control, boy, 2 steps, and he's at the rim.
Frick at the line, and it is no good. Hit the front of the rim, bounced off. My boys are here from Arkansas for Thanksgiving. They came with me tonight, and I think they got hot and they went outside. They were like, I'm getting out of here. They have no dog in this hunt tonight, you know.
Seen enough of that action. A lot cooler outside.
They just wanted to be around Daddy. Free throw was good by Frick. It should be 38-26. Scoreboard still has it 37. I'll have to check that. Am I right? Am I wrong? I may be wrong. Might have messed up on my scoreboard keeping. In the corner, Glasper for three. It's off the back of the rim.
It's 38.
Rebound pulled away by Rowley quickly in the front court. Oh, he does a nice little fake and lays it up off the glass and in. 14-point lead now for Woodlawn. 5:30 left in the third. Up ahead it comes to Turney. Bounces it for Jefferson. Jefferson at the elbow, lost it. Picked it up, throws it down low, knocked away from Minosi. Again, good defense there by the Cardinals. I'm really impressed as there's a timeout on the court. I've been impressed with not Luke Rowley, but Baylor Rowley and his defense here tonight. He's just all over the place.
He grew another inch and a half or so, along with your arms getting a little longer along the way.
Mm-hmm.
And, he is just a ball hawk and always liked playing defense. Kind of like seeing him step back and just shoot that nice little set shot outside the arc. But he's penetrated a couple times. Probably got fouled on one shot, made the other. Got to the free throw line, knocked down a couple of free throws.
Who called that timeout, by the way? Was it
Woodlawn?
I thought so. So 3 timeouts aside now. 5:19 left in the third. Woodlawn up 39-26 coming out of the Land of Lincoln Credit Union timeout.
And the score is 40-26.
Now, scoreboard has 39.
Yep.
But we're keeping it here on, if you're watching on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel, we got it right on that scoreboard. Ball stolen away on the inbound by Frick. Hey, I'm not always right.
Well, so quick, you can easily check scoring numbers here before the quarter starts, before it gets carried away, and you can just do some simple math.
Frick at the elbow. I'm surprised they didn't get that sorted out during a timeout. 3 by Cooper is no good. It bounced around and fell out. Ball on the floor, picked up by Glasper. Here come the Knights the other way. He doesn't have the numbers. He pulls back. Now gives off to Jefferson. Lobs it underneath. That's Masoni on the turnaround shot. No good. Rebound is pulled away, though, by Turley, who does a little Euro step in the paint and lays it off the glass for 2. 40-28, 4:36 left in the third quarter.
Turney has a nice-looking shot. Elevates real well.
In the corner, Downs throws it out on top to Rowley. He'll drive in the paint, dish it off for Frick, and a foul is going to be called. Reach in here. Haven't seen many fouls here lately, so had to get one in there, and that's going to be against Skelton. I don't think Woodlawn has one this half, do they? No. That's the 4th of this half on Metro East Lutheran. Cooper to get it in. Gets it in. Frick wasn't ready for it. Bounced off his shoulder, but right to his teammate. Out it goes. Three-pointer on the way. It's no good by Moser. Rebound by the Knights. Skelton in the front court, into the corner. There's Glasper for 3, and he got it. His team needed that one. That cuts it to 9, we think, with 4 minutes left in the third quarter.
He hit one in the first half, now knocked one down here early in the second.
Cooper threw it away as he tried to go to Moser down low. Oh, and they got away with a carry there all the way up to Turney, and Turney's fouled. But, yeah, there was a carry on that one, no doubt. But not called, and instead, Woodlawn gets called for their first foul of the quarter. And Turney will go to the line. 39-31 according to the scoreboard, but we got it 40-31. We'll see if they get that fixed between quarters, as Mike said. Turney's free throw is good. They better, because now it's getting a little serious.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't check that at that timeout at about the 5-minute mark.
Coach Cooper is going to call timeout here. This timeout called by Woodlawn, brought to you by Land of Lincoln Credit Union. And tonight's game brought to you in part by Budget Building Supplies. They can help you with materials, any job. No job is big, too big, or too small. We have it 40-32, and scoreboard has it 39-32. They were off earlier by a couple, and they got caught up.
Got it corrected.
And but here it doesn't look like there's anybody saying anything or pointing it out to them. So you would think that the home team's official scorer would be like, wait a second, got to check this out. And once they start adding them up at the end of the third quarter, they may.
It was 30. Woodlawn had 33 at the half.
Right.
And Rowley had 2 in the third quarter. Rowley's got 2. Frick made 1 out of 2 free throws. And then Kyle Cooper hit a bucket. And then he made his 2 free throws. So 7 points have been scored for the Cardinals.
With 3:50 left in the third. And coming out of the timeout here. Free throw coming here for Turney. And, you know, at one point it gets too far away from you that it looks shady, like in the fourth quarter, that all of a sudden, hey, we got another point on the board.
Totally.
Wait a second. So, yeah. Turney's free throw is up, and it is good. Cuts it to 7, 40-33.
And like you said earlier, game gets a little closer now as well. Coaches like to know what's going on.
Frick up ahead. It comes to Cooper on the break. Had a man streaking out in front of him. Couldn't get to him, but he goes into the corner for 3, and it's no good. Rebound pulled away by the Knights. Lawrence up ahead to Glasper. Back to Lawrence. Pass taken away. Tipped up in the air, and Bennett comes away with it all the way up to Rowley, who missed the layup. Got his own rebound. Up no good. Ball on the floor picked up by Lawrence. Up ahead it comes to Turney for the Knights. He stops, didn't have anybody ahead of him. Pulls back for 3, and it's good. Oh, my. Look out now. 3:07 left in the third. Scoreboard has as a 3-point game. 3 minutes left in this third quarter now. Cooper over to Bennett, out on top. McKay leans in. Head fake, tries to draw contact down low, missed it, and rebound by Turney, and McKay commits the foul. 2:50 left in the third.
Woodlawn just cannot get anything going offensively.
Whatever the scoreboard says at the start of the fourth quarter, that's what I'll change it to on the screen. But
yeah, we'll have to. I mean, it went too long, and I know I would probably be out of control if I was the visitors.
There's a 3 ball in the corner by Calvert.
Not knowing this game's not tied now.
On the scoreboard, reads 39 all. We have it as a 1-point Woodlawn lead. Next stoppage of play, we'll back it up until they correct it on the board, if they make a correction. Down low, it goes to Frick. He missed it. McKay comes away with the rebound. Back out. Cooper for 3. He got it. There's a huge three-pointer there for Cooper. Brought to you by Cornerstone Family Counseling. And a timeout on the floor with 2:05 left in the third. This timeout brought to you by Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Land of Lincoln Credit Union, you can visit them on Facebook for their upcoming events and promotions. Bank on learning more with the Land of Lincoln Credit Union. Well, Mike, I'm going to change it to 42-39.
Oh, we have to now. I mean, there's been enough timeouts. Nobody has said anything from the other team. Obviously, the Knights are not going to say anything, for sure.
No.
And it's went too far gone, because when the game was tied at 39, and you look up all of a sudden and nothing happens, and you see a 40 spot on there, Coach Smith's going to come unglued. And I wouldn't blame him at that point.
Who called that timeout?
That was called by Metro East.
So each team should have 2 timeouts.
Now, for some reason, the timeouts are not working on the scoreboard tonight.
There are a few things not working on the scoreboard. Thank goodness we don't have the shot clock.
Oh, my.
Man, we really have issues. And, that's what it's just the nature of the beast.
Absolutely. It's our first game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
First game here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everything. All the new wiring system with the shot clock
Mm-hmm.
and things of that nature. So
Turney brings it up the floor. 3-point game, just under 2 minutes left in the third. Turney dribbles out. Now dribbles back in. Stops at the wing, now goes to the corner. Lost it off his foot, out of bounds. It should be Woodlawn ball. It is. 1:50 left in the third. He just lost that one.
he was definitely trying to shoot the basketball, obviously. One of their top offensive threats. Just couldn't get away from that defense.
Left side to Bennett, now in the corner. McKay out on top, rolling. Around the Cooper, head fake, pull up from the elbow extended. It's no good. Rebound, back up and in. Frick lays it in. He got high up in the air and got the putback. 5-point lead now for Woodlawn. Pull up by Turney for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound pulled away by Woodlawn. Up ahead it comes to Rowley. He's out on the break, gets the layup up and in. Now we're cooking with grease, 46-39. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Turney, and he's called for the offensive foul. Holy Moses. And that is another turnover, and Woodlawn starting to go on a roll here.
Note to Woodlawn players for tomorrow at school. Come in late. You can heal up from your bruises from the nice game. Get an extra few hours sleep.
You heard that from the principal Richardson over here. Said you can be late tomorrow. Cooper with it across the timeline. Bounces it to the elbow. Frick rather. Frick cut off on the baseline, throws it out to McKay. Pulls up inside the arc, off the back of the rim. Tipped up by Frick, no good. Rebound on the floor, out of bounds. They're going to call a foul. I think they're going to get a foul on Frick. I'm not sure about that one.
I could have done the out of bounds call.
Yeah, but a foul?
Yeah, that's
all he did was
I like
reach
guys
his
going
arm
for
up.
the ball.
Mm-hmm. He reached his arm up trying to get the rebound.
It was two men going after a loose ball.
43 seconds left in the third. Woodlawn by 7.
Got to be Jefferson or Turley here.
Out underneath it goes for the curl. It goes down to Lawrence, who gets the bucket off the glass. 46-41. 30 seconds left in the third. Here comes Cooper the other way for the Cardinals, slowly walking it up. They wouldn't hold for one, would they?
I think they'll probably go for it. Woodlawn gets possession, start of the fourth quarter. Well, if you can nail one here.
In the corner, Bennett bounces it back out to Cooper with 10 on the clock.
Clear out, 1-4 low. Let Cooper be the option.
And Jefferson reached in, committed the foul, and now sent Cooper to the line.
Wow. And that'll be 4 on Jefferson.
It's not a good foul to take there with 7.8 seconds left in the third.
No, not at all. You cannot guard and just give up a foul right there when you already have one of your main players in Boyd on the bench with 4. Jefferson now with 4. And you're not going to take Cooper one-on-one.
Cooper hits that free throw. Go up by 6. 47-41.
Frick McKay will get this last 7.8 seconds plus the timeout rest.
Next free throw is up, and it is also good. 7-point lead, 7 on the clock. Quickly in the front court, Calvert on the right wing. Back out to Jefferson. 2 on the clock. He'll launch a 3, and it's an air ball. Rebound by Bennett, and that's the end of the third quarter with the Woodlawn Cardinals on top of Metro East Lutheran by the score of 48-41. We'll be back for our fourth quarter in just a moment. High School Basketball Showcase is presented by Paul Shields Allstate on WMIX Sports.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. I'm a torrential downpour. You can't see out of your windshield. And if you have the wrong car insurance, you might have to make it rain to fix your bumper. So switch to Allstate, save money, and be better protected from mayhem, like me.
Contact your local Allstate agent, Paul Shields, today to see how you can save.
Based on coverage limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. In most states, prices vary based on how you buy. Allstate Bar and Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
When you are injured or in pain, the last thing you want to do is wait in the ER. For those times, you don't necessarily need the emergency room. Come to Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Ortho Express, open Monday through Friday from 8 until 4 at 4121 Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon. Get highly trained physician assistants and nurse practitioners providing the care you need quickly and with savings of up to 80% compared to the ER. Call Call the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois at 618-242-3778 or visit them online at orthocenter-si.com.
Listen to the showcase online at section618.com. Showcase Basketball on WMIX.
One of the coaches looked up here at me, Mike, during that timeout and said, "What's the score?" And I held up 4-9, and he goes, "Okay." But they haven't changed it.
We're going to talk about it right now. And I just think we went too long for a correctable error.
Right.
I mean, we went through about 3 timeouts plus a quarter. I don't think you can do it.
I don't know. I don't know, and that's what.
That's why they get the big bucks.
Mm-hmm. It's like I don't know what the deal is. So I mean, it has. Oh no, they're discussing the possession arrow.
Oh,
that's what they were discussing. Who gets possession? They weren't discussing the score. Oh, they put the score up. You're right. They put the point up.
Yeah,
we were right the whole time, Mike.
I wasn't giving in, but there comes a point in time.
During all that discussion, they snuck that point on the scoreboard. I don't think Coach Smith has seen it yet.
Well, unless they
talked about it during the timeout.
Talked about it, and they give the jump ball back to Lutheran as a correctable error. Because change of possession, it was Woodlawn's basketball.
Oh, okay.
There's no doubt about it.
Okay.
And the arrow still points there, which it should, but it never moved.
Ball stolen away, taken down the floor by Glassberg, lays it up, missed it, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, that makes me feel better.
Yeah, it does me too. I'm glad we got it right. I'm sitting here, you get paranoid about these things. Like, okay, did I screw up on something? Did I miss something? McKay commits the foul. That's his 3rd.
Well, as I mentioned, it was so early in the quarter, it was very easy for me to go back and look at, the 7 points.
Sure.
And that was what was so easy about it. With 2 or 3 timeouts, the fourth quarter starting, you just wonder whether who gives in on that.
Glasper's free throw is no good. Nutrien Ag Solution free throws here for the Knights. He'll get a second one, and it is up, and it is also no good. Rebound by Rowley. Close games, you got to hit your free throws, and it's been a problem here for the Knights. McKay goes over to Rowley. Rowley hands it off. Now gets it back. Looking to get it back to Heater. Rowley picks it up near the bird beak at half court.
Woodlawn going to take a little time off the clock here, work on those defensive legs of the night with some of the guys on the bench catching their breath.
McKay with it. Goes to Frick. Now to Heater in the corner. Heater knows his assignment. Gives it over to McKay out on top. Now lobs it underneath. Frick trying to battle for position. Goes out to Moser for 3 in the corner, and he got it. There you go. That's a big three-pointer, big boy. Brought to you by Cornerstone Family Counseling, 52-41.
Already his mind, he said, finally. His first varsity points for the Woodlawn Cardinals.
In the paint, Skelton lost it on the floor, picked up, bodies on the floor, the ball's on the floor. Jefferson's got it. Little shot up, no good. Battling for the rebound. Jefferson went over the back of Rowley, and we're going to get a foul on Jefferson. That's going to be number 5.
Good hustle right there, but boy, just a missed bunny leads to that. And boy, good defensive position right there. I think that was Rowley that had the position. Heater got on the floor and kept that ball alive. Again, Woodlawn very aggressive here tonight.
Lawrence will check in to replace Jefferson, who's done for the night. Woodlawn with 11-point lead. Lob underneath for Frick and had it knocked away from behind, and he'll stay with the Cardinals underneath their own goal now. To our left.
And Boyd can't be too frisky on defense because he has 4.
Yeah. Cooper gets it in to Frick. Now to McKay. Free throw line. Backs it back out. Now dribble drives in the paint. Whistle before the shot. Foul before the shot. They wave it off. That was the right call there. It's a second team foul on Mel.
Oh, wow. 21. I thought he gave the signal for 12, and I'm thinking, oh, my gosh.
It's on Turney, and that's his 4th. Yeah. And Turney comes away with the steal. Bounces it up ahead to Skelton. Skelton stops. looks back out on top to Turney. Turney averaged 8 points a game last year, the team that made that run. He drives in the paint, throws it up off the glass, and blocking foul. That official was about to call a charge. You see that?
Yep.
He almost called a charge.
Changed his mind right at the last minute. He saw something we didn't. A few bodies in front of us. Mosier taking the brunt of that. He knows he was set.
Turney going to the line for 2 free throws, brought to you by Nutrient Ag Solutions. Free throw is up, and it is off the back of the rim. No good. They're really struggling from the charity stripe. Minosi's coming in. He'll replace Skelton here with 5:46 left.
Turney has 13 double-digit score for the Knights.
52-41, Woodlawn up by 11. Next free throw by Turney. It's good. He cuts it to 10. Here come the Cardinals the other way. McKay with it, hands it off. Bennett goes back to McKay on the baseline, and he is stuffed. And a foul against the Knights. That's on Minosi.
Folks, you can block the ball all you want to, but when that hip makes contact with the shooter's hip, that foul will be called in high school basketball 99% of the time.
McKay with a Nutrient Ag Solutions free throw. It is up, and it is good. Tomorrow we will be in Nashville to bring you the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. They're going to have to bounce back because they got a tough Freebird team they're going to be facing tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. That'll be on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel and on WMIX 94.1. The second free throw is good. It should be 54-42. I'm not getting into this again. The scoreboard is wrong again, at least by my calculations. Turney with it.
We got an injured player right here.
As Glasper
went down.
Goes to the floor on his lower body with 5:23 left. And Coach Smith tending to him. Hopefully he's okay. Maybe cramping up, maybe.
Very possible. He went down on his own.
Tonight's game powered by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent. Better call Paul, get your free quote. And he's up. He walks over to the bench. Glasper does. Not Paul. He's not here tonight. I don't think he is.
Paul down there by the bench somewhere?
I don't know. He may be at the Weber game tonight. 5:23 left. Is the Weber tonight at Christopher? They were earlier?
I think they were in the top bracket, yeah. I think they're in the top and Waltonville's in the bottom.
Yeah, they were in the 6 o'clock game, right?
Yeah. Thompsonville, I think. They're playing Thompsonville.
I don't have a score here. My internet is really limited up here. So I cannot give you any scores. I'm trying.
That's why there should be multiple internets.
Yes, right. Not just one.
Yeah, not just the one.
Where's Elon Musk when we need him? Come on over, Elon. Help us out.
We need internets.
He's already, provided me with a teleportation device so I can get here from my show in the afternoons to the ball games.
Well, there you go.
So now, some multiple internets.
You have to pace yourself on those things.
Turney, he's like, which one do you want? Skelton out on top to Lawrence. Now it goes over left wing side to Boyd, and Boyd had it knocked away or in the far corner. Stays with the Knights. 5:14 left. And I have the score as 54-42.
I have too many marks now to go back and check that. That would have to be an extended timeout for me to double check.
I'm going to drop it back down until they change it again. Turney between the circles now to the free throw line. Turnaround shot up and no good. Rebound knocked out of the hands of Downs, and it will stay with the Cardinals here after that rebound by Downs. 4:55 left. It'll be Cooper walking it up the floor with 4:50 left in the ball game. Up by 11. Left side, McKay, or Frick rather. looking back for McKay. It goes cross court instead. Out on top, Bennett. Now to McKay. Head fake by Cooper. Frick is posting up down low. Not going to get it. Oh, behind the back to Frick, who got it and won. Wow. Holy Moses, Cooper with the behind the back pass since he was trapped there on the baseline. Got it to Frick, who got the bucket and won.
That's why you have got to always have your head up and anticipating a pass from Cooper. That was the thing of beauty.
Frick at the line for the Nutrient Ag Solution free throw, and the three-point play is good. 56-42 with 4:30 left. Woodlawn hoping that they can put these Knights away here. They haven't been able to yet. They're hanging around. Boyd with it. The top of the key, hands it off now to Lawrence, to Calvert, and now Turney. He'll spin, go up with a one-hander, up and off the side of the iron, no good. Frick comes away with it. To Cooper. Cooper quickly in the front court. Kicks it out into the corner. Now back out on top. Wide open. McKay for three. Bullseye. 59-42 with 3:55 left in this one.
Well, that's a good look right there. Nobody around. Everybody followed the ball down low, and McKay steps into one.
Three ball the other way by Boyd. It's no good. Rebound, jump ball. This jump ball brought to you by Biltmore Buildings, and it's going to be Woodlawn ball with 3:44 left. Up by 17. Minosi checking back in for Mel.
Now Woodlawn can be very patient right here. The Knights will have to chase. Woodlawn's going to be very good about that back door. The UCLA cuts. Get the ball high. Find somebody, flash down. Coach Flanagan saying the same thing here. Be selective.
We appreciate all of our viewers here tonight on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. Also all the listeners on WMIX 94.1 FM. Coming up at the end of this ball game, we'll head back to Taste of Country Nights with Evan Paul, where he's giving away a flyaway trip to Vegas to see Luke Combs in concert in March. You want to go?
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
I'll go to Vegas, but I don't know who that guy is. I guess you do that, right? I don't know.
You're not a country music guy?
No.
If I said Kenny Loggins, would you? No.
Yeah, I know him, but I don't associate him with country music, I guess.
How about Robert Goulet, if I said Goulet?
Robert Goulet.
With it is Cooper outside on the left wing. 3:30 left in the fourth quarter. Cooper driving in the paint, one-hander. Oh, man, nice move. Boy, he's going to be something. I know he's already something, but this year he's going to be hard to control. Keep him healthy. 19-point lead.
You bet.
Boyd with it on the baseline. Lost it for a moment, kicks it back out. Down low, Calvert with it off the glass for two. He found a little seam. Got the bucket. 61-44, 3:05 left.
Nice bounce pass from Skelton. Boy, a lost thing in basketball, the bounce pass.
Bennett looking in. Goes out on top to Rowley. Around the right side to McKay. Oh, wide open underneath Bennett. Oh, missed the shot. In close. He snuck in there. But Minosi got in there. He heard footsteps.
There was the backdoor offense right there.
Turnaround shot up by Boyd, and it's nothing but net. That's a good-looking shot from the free throw line. 61-46. 2:35 left in the ball game. 15-point Woodlawn lead. Rowley out on top to Bennett. Now to Cooper for three. Oh, and it rolled in and came out. Punched out of bounds by Rowley, and it will go to the Knights.
Wow, I'm not sure how that stayed up.
I don't know either. It rolled in and came back out. With it out on the left wing, Boyd threw it away. Turnover, it'll be Woodlawn ball. Let's check that scoreboard for you. Girls scoreboard. We got some girls score at least. Chester beat Johnson City tonight 47-30. Carbondale beat Carterville 65-26. Wow. That's on our.
I think Carbondale's supposed to be pretty good this year.
And the boys scoreboard. We got some boys score. All right, this is what we were waiting on. Here we go. Weber beat Thompsonville. Surprise. 72-40. Centralia beat Freeburg tonight, 74-33. Dongola over Agape Christian, 58-42. Carroll beat Sandoval, 73-39. Look out for the Pilots. Century over Carrier Mills, 73-21. That's on our scoreboard. We appreciate that. As there's a timeout on the floor here, by the way. I didn't want you to think that we're...
I think that the K-Roll Pilots, as you mentioned, I think finally everybody stayed home this year.
Yeah, and starting to. I mean, they had such a good junior high team.
Exactly.
That it was time for them to start to make that run.
Yep.
And yeah, you're right. They're not transferring over anywhere. They're not going to Missouri or Kentucky or up the road to Meridian or anything like that. That's a look at the Section 618 scoreboard powered by Budget Building Supplies. Located on Illinois 15 in Woodlawn. Call them at 242-1123. So out of the timeout there, the Land of Lincoln Credit Union timeout, a 15-point lead here for Woodlawn with 2:15 left.
He has to stay put. That's where the ball went out of bounds at.
Rowley gets it in to Cooper, being pressured in the backcourt. Gets it up to McKay, who breaks the pressure. Across the timeline, now moves up to the wing. Out on top, they'll spread the floor a little bit here. Rowley with it, 2:02 left. Now to McKay. McKay over to Bennett. Now in the corner, now back out on top.
This offense is called Find 33 after 2 passes.
Cooper with it on the left wing. Out on top, Rowley. Now McKay, head fake. Throws it back out to Bennett, 1:40 left. McKay drives in, now kicks it out to Bennett, 1:33 left. Rowley out near the Cardinal at half court. 1:27 remaining, ball almost stolen away. Frick picks it up, throws it into the corner. McKay, he said, no, I'm not going to shoot it. Let's run off some more clock.
Now, when you set your screens the right way, this can be unstoppable with good guards.
McKay drives in, throws it back out. Rowley to Cooper, now down to 1:07 left.
And, boy, does that make your defensive legs tired.
Yep.
Now, when you get the ball on offense.
Coach Smith just shaking his head as Boyd commits his 5th foul. And now in the bonus, we're shooting some free throws here, brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions. Free throw is up, and it is good. 62-46, 16-point lead here for Woodlawn. At the end of the game, we'll be selecting that player of the game. Free throw is up, and it's good by Cooper. And I don't want to say who it is going to be, brought to you by Fairfield National Bank, but I think I know who it's going to be.
Uh-oh.
Down under a minute left in this ball game, 63-46. Turney with it for the Knights. Woodlawn with a big lead here. Skelton takes it on the baseline, throws it back out. Calvert back to Skelton in the corner. Skelton's going to take it on the baseline, falling down, lost it, throws it right into the hands of Cooper. No look pass to Moser. Moser's going to take it up, and he gets hacked as he tries to go up for the layup, and I think he wanted to take that one, throw it down.
Yeah, if he could have got a crossover, if that guy would have lunged at the ball, I think he would have sent that one hammer down.
That's the 5th foul now against Turney, so they've lost 3 guys tonight.
Yeah, Turney, good looking offensive player.
One of the JV fellows are going to come in that I don't have a number for. I don't have a name.
Let's see.
So
for them?
Yeah.
Your guess is as good as mine. Let's see, number. Yeah, I think.
Lee Watson, maybe?
Well, I have 00 for Lee Watson III, and he's about 5'10", so I guess that's what we're going to go with. He will be number 20 instead of 00.
Moser's free throw is good. Makes it 64-46 with 35 seconds left. And the next one is up, and it's also good. 19-point lead. And now Coach Cooper is going to empty his bench. Junkins is going to come in. Titus Junkins. And also out there, is it Rubenacher is out there?
Rubenacher, number 35.
With it on a,
grew a couple of inches.
And Watson travels. He just checked in and turnover with 23 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter.
Dawson Rubenacher, sophomore, 6'3". Had some good JV minutes, got stronger, as we saw.
Heater with 20 seconds left in this ball game, and they're just going to run it out. The Woodlawn Cardinals in their opener, they got tested in this one early and then late in the third quarter, but this fourth quarter they pulled away, and they're going to go away with a victory here by the score of 65-46 to open the season with a victory here tonight at Sides Gym. We'll be back with our post-game show in just a moment. This is the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields, your Allstate insurance agent on WMIX Sports.
At Budget Building Supplies, you're partnering with a team dedicated to providing the highest quality steel building materials, all made in the USA. Whether you're a contractor or a DIY enthusiast, they have everything you need for any job, big or small. From metal roofing to gutters, their steel products are superior to the competition and backed by an ironclad warranty. And maybe most importantly, delivered quickly to your site. Budget Building Supplies on Highway 15 west of Woodlawn or 618-242-1123.
Insurance has been a hot topic lately for most people. Car insurance, home insurance. It just seems to get more expensive every year. And it's something we can't go without. It's your local State Farm agent and Jeep guy, Tony Will, reminding you this is where an agent comes in. My team is able to help you cover your needs and talk to you about the risks of going without it. You know, like understanding what happens when you have a car accident without collision coverage, or have a basement and don't have the proper coverage when water comes in. So before this happens to you, reach out and let's visit about it. Talking to us is free and quotes are free. Give us a call or find me online at TonyWilt.com.
When it comes to power, performance, and personal service, FAS and Service in Mount Vernon has you covered. Locally owned and operated at 315 Broadway, FAS and Service is your trusted source for expert repairs, top quality supplies, and the full lineup of Spartan mowers. Built tough and made to last, Spartan mowers are ready for anything, and FAS backs them with the service you can count on. Stop in today to see the latest Spartan mowers and experience the difference at FAS and Service, where your yard and your business matter most.
Back to the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX. This is the Rend Lake Sporting Goods postgame show.
Make sure to pick out your new Matthews and Mission Bow while you're there at Rend Lake Sporting Goods. They have all 4 seasons covered: hunting, fishing, archery, and marine. Contact Rend Lake Sporting Goods today at 618-242-2191 or go see them on Wells Bypass. And look out for that buck that's kind of hanging out there as well. You wouldn't think that a big buck like that, I mean, it had to be a 30-pointer. It's like hanging out there right across from the high school next to Rend Lake Sporting Goods. That seems like the worst place to be hanging out.
Well, you would think.
But he's there, so be on the lookout for him, the elusive 30-point buck. We're in the postgame show brought to you by Rend Lake Sporting Goods. Our final score here, Woodlawn wins it by the score of 65-46 over Metro East Lutheran out of Edwardsville. And the Cardinals start the season 1-0 with that victory here tonight. We'll be back on our showcase presented by Paul Shields, Allstate Insurance, with more on our postgame show after this. You're listening to and watching the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields on WMIX Sports.
Winds will howl. Storms will surge on. Has your structure been built to withstand the elements?
Coach House Garages has what it takes to ensure your structure is built to prevail the elements. Their team is backed by generations of Amish craftsmanship and a 5-year written warranty. They work together to build a stronger, more durable, long-lasting structure. Coach House Garages. Affordable, dependable, professional. It's more than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Discover Centralia Estates' elegant, all-inclusive retirement living designed for comfort and peace of mind.
Choose from 4 spacious floor plans, studio, efficiency, 1 or 2 bedroom apartments, all with weekly housekeeping, linen service, and even a free fitness membership. Come see why Centralia Estates feels like home. Call 618-533-2400 to schedule your visit today, or find us on Facebook and at libertyvillageofcentralia.com.
Simply the finest.
Crestliner and Phoenix Boats with a Mercury motor make fishing a breeze. And Rend Lake Sporting Goods on Wells Bypass Road is the only Crestliner, Phoenix, and Mercury dealer in Mount Vernon. Being a full-service dealer means Rend Lake Sporting Goods provides all the service, repair, and Mercury marine parts to any watercraft at their location. Make sure to pick out your new Matthews and Mission Bow while you're there. Rend Lake Sporting Goods has all 4 seasons covered: hunting, fishing, archery, and marine. Contact Rend Lake Sporting Goods today, 618-242-2191.
Watch select showcase games on the WMIX YouTube channel. This is the High School Basketball Showcase, presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX.
And the Rend Lake Sporting Goods post-game show. Stop by Rend Lake Sporting Goods. And this is the time of year, of course, with deer hunting season going at full force. And by the way, speaking of deer hunting, we got the Bucks for Bucks giveaway going on WMIX. If you go to WMIX94.com and check out the website there, go to contest, and you'll scroll over Bucks for Bucks and enter your kill and your story about your kill, and you can win some prizes. We give away prizes every week. Here, Woodlawn wins it over Metro East Lutheran by the score of 65-46. And Mike, I think, is just enough, got enough here to give us some post-game stats. Brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete. Mike, what you got?
Okay, we will start with the Metro East Lutheran. Out of Edwardsville, Illinois, the Knights made the trek over. They had 19 rebounds, 2 team rebounds, 4 offensive to add up to the 19 rebounds, to go along with 19 turnovers. Boy, they had a bunch of them, and credit to Woodlawn defense for that. Shooting the basketball, they ended up in the game 41% overall shooting. They were 11 of 24 inside the arc, 5 of 15 three-point shot away, 4 of 9, 44% at the free throw line. A woeful night shooting free throws by the Knights. 2 points for Bishop, 2 for Skelton, 4 points for Boyd before he fouled out, as they had 3 in the game that did. Lorenz had 4. 6 points for Glasper, 7 for Jefferson. He also fouled out in the game. And then the leading scorer fouled out in the last 30 seconds of the ball game. Caleb Turney, the senior, 6'4". Boy, very fluid shot. Very good offensive player. He ended up with a team high 14 points for the 46 of the Knights. And for the Woodlawn Cardinals, they had 22 rebounds, 1 team rebound, 8 offensive, and those were key along the game. You got extra shots along the way. That really, really helped out. They only had 12 turnovers, 17 of 34 inside the arc. That's around 50%. 4 of 14 behind the arc. That total is 21 out of 48 shot attempts in the game. 46 overall shooting from the field. Very good first game shooting. And they converted 20 out of 23 at the free throw line. And basically that was the difference of the ball game there at the free throw line. 87% from the charity stripe. 6 points for Rowley, 5 for Moser. And then Woodlawn has 3 in double digits. 14 points for Frick, 16 by McKay. And the leading scorer for the Cardinals in his first game in that uniform, Kyle Cooper, ended up with a game and team high 25 points, as you were correct. The final score of the game, 66-46 here at Sides Gymnasium.
So you have it as 66.
I have it
That's
66
what I had it as.
well.
The
Yes.
scoreboard still shows 65,
Correct.
and we'll figure it out. And right now, until they get official numbers set in stone.
Yeah, I'll probably send Luke a message after a while just to let him know, because it's, a point, somebody shy a point, free throw somewhere.
Yeah, right. What if somebody finishes their career at Woodlawn with 999 points?
I'll have a story for you after this. After all this is
okay.
put away. Of a person of interest of mine on his total final
career
totals.
Oh, wow. Kind of like Mr. 3000. 65-46 or 66-46 was our final. Woodlawn over Metro East Lutheran. That's our final stats brought to you by Luke Rowley Concrete, a family-owned and operated business. They've been in Woodlawn. They offer free quotes for your business and home. Call Luke today, 618-237-0552. And it was an impressive win here for Woodlawn to start out the season, and I think they're putting everybody in the Midland Trail and in Southern Illinois on notice with a statement start to the season, beating a good Metro East Lutheran ball club to start the season.
I think that was just, you had the opening game jitters there in that first quarter, but we talked about it and alluded to the fact that, you can have an off night shooting, but when your defense comes to play, you can score points that way. And Woodlawn dominated that second quarter 22-9.
Wow.
And then it was, you thought the route was on, but give credit to the Knights tying it up there, at the first part of that fourth quarter before Woodlawn made that last defensive run.
That's right. And when we come back, we'll have the Fairfield National Bank Player of the Game for you and look ahead what's coming up next. This is the High School Basketball Showcase presented by Paul Shields Allstate Insurance on WMIX Sports.
When it comes to collision repair, you deserve more than the bare minimum. You deserve the best. At Landers Towing and Collision Centers, we stand by our commitment to quality, safety, and integrity. That means your vehicle is repaired the right way by the best people using proper manufacturer procedures. You have the right to choose your repair facility, and choosing Landers means choosing a team that works for you. Certified technicians, OEM repair standards, lifetime guarantee. That's the Landers promise. Landers Towing and Collision Centers, serving Southern Illinois for over 35 years. Big or small, we tow and fix them all.
At FNB, we believe in us, not us, the bank, us, the farmers, us, the families, us, the community. That's why we continuously and proudly support, invest in, and volunteer throughout our region. So whether you're from Fairfield, Wayne City, Sisney, Grayville, or anywhere in between, you'll always find a friendly and helpful neighbor right here at home. FNB, Banking Business Life. Member FDIC.
The High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Fairfield National Bank Bean Capital Banking Center Player of the Game is now.
At Fairfield National Bank, they believe in the farmers, the families, and the community. Fairfield National Bank bringing us our Player of the Game, and in a 19 or 20-point victory, the Woodlawn Cardinals. Who do you got tonight, Mike, as our Player of the Game?
Well, overall, it was just great defense by the Woodlawn Cardinals. The coaching staff has worked on it all summer. Been hearing about it all summer long, and you saw it on display here tonight. But you got to give it to a player, and his first game as a Woodlawn Cardinal ended up with 2 rebounds in the game. He was 4 of 8 in 2-point area, 2 of 5 behind the arc. He missed his first free throw, then went on to make 11 in a row. Wow. So a final point total of 25 points for the senior Kyle Cooper. He will be tonight's Player of the Game. And it could have been to 2 or 3 other guys.
It could have. It really could have.
His leadership is just something that this fan base, we saw him from afar, but now getting to see him up close, just the little things, taking the charges on defense, making the pass. He's just a fun player to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun season for the Woodlawn Cardinals as they get a victory here tonight, 65-46. And that's our Fairfield National Bank Player of the Game. Our next broadcast, let's do a showcase. Our next showcase broadcast is scheduled for Saturday night at about 5:30 from Christopher. We hope to bring you that title game of the showcase of the Christopher Turkey Classic, and it could be Waltonville, could be Weber. Hey, who knows? It may not be any of them. So
that's high school basketball.
Right.
We can only prognosticate what we think could happen. But there's a lot of other teams that got something to say about it.
If one of our teams, one of our showcase teams ends up, if they both end up playing for third place or none of them are in the championship, we may do the third place game and still bring you the championship. So we'll just have to play it by ear and see how things go on Saturday. But our next broadcast is coming up tomorrow night at Nashville when the Mount Vernon Lady Rams will take on Freeburg, and that game is coming your way a little before 6 o'clock. We'll have that one for you here on WMIX, and we'll be video streaming as well on the WMIX Sports YouTube channel. And speaking of the YouTube channel, thank you so much for viewing it here tonight and tuning in here this evening as well. Where our final score here tonight, Woodlawn 65 and Metro East Lutheran 46. For Devin Finley, our producer on site, Rory Ogle, our producer and engineer back at the studio, for our cameraman Caleb Lewis, for Mike Richardson, I'm RJ Price saying so long from Sides Gym.
This has been the High School Basketball Showcase on WMIX, presented by your Allstate Insurance agent, Paul Shields. This game has been brought to you by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Nutrient Ag Solutions, Munkin Toyota, Tony Wilt State Farm, the Land of Lincoln Credit